Hey guys, I want to welcome you back to the Sensor Pop channel. Today we're going to be talking about the new Hirudegarn BT14 Hirudegarn the Calamity Revive. Take a look at the artwork. This is so amazing. And this deck is going to be pretty amazing though. And I have a feeling that finally we are going to be seeing some Hirudegarn action. And if you are interested like me to play this deck, you are definitely at the right place, because I'm going to take this deck, I'm going to break it down, I'm going to show you the mechanics and the interactions between the card. So hold on your seatbelt, stay on tight, because this is the journey that we're gonna go through. I know also that this is pretty big right here, that this whole thing here, but you know, I take the time to dress up and things like that. I just want to make sure you guys can connect with me, all right? So I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna take you through all the cards and hopefully make you understand also, so you don't really have to read. If you want to read, go and read up on the Dragon Ball Super Card Game Facebook page itself, however, or the Dragon Ball Super Card Game official website. Over here, you just want to listen how I break this thing down, ain't it? I hope. Okay, so this deck itself seems to be very, very powerful, which with a very, very powerful search ability. You get a +1 from your life when he attacks, but instead of drawing a card, or instead of looking up the top 3 and pick a card that is this and that and that, you look up the top 5, take any cards that you want, put it into your hand, and then you discard a card. Very strong, extremely powerful. On his awakened side, when you swing, you get to draw a card. When you evolve, you get to draw a card. And activate battle, there's a way to give your battle card an extra 5k. I don't think it's going to be used that much often, because it's just for the battle, and I think you can only kind of use it one time only. But then if you swing it, why not use it? So is this deck consistent? This deck, it's going to be pretty consistent though, because your leader has a very powerful search ability. You have Tapion, the hero of Calamity, which is going to be very that's going to add consistency, right? And all these cards that you put into drop area, they're not dead. You are going to be playing them from the drop area though. So there's kind of like 2 tracks that comes out from this deck. You have the short little Tapion deck, like if you like it, go ahead, do that. And then there is a Hirudegarn stuff. And the Hirudegarn stuff that you're going to be playing, it's not just Hirudegarn from this deck, it's going to be Hirudegarn also from the other decks though. So finally, I think Hirudegarn is going to be played. It is going to be pretty nasty also. So we talk about this thing already, just to make sure you get your cards in your hands that you want. If your leader doesn't help you, you get to use this one also. And at the same time, this for this particular one, it's so interesting. And it will come into play later. And also, when you discard a card, this is one of the things that it plays. If you discard this card, you get to play it, and then you have a 4k blocker on the board. So the card that you discard is not dead. Take it like you play a blocker. This is one of the things that you can play, and some of the things that you can do. And Minotia, the hero siblings, is something very interesting that you want to do, because you get to play one. When this card is played, you get to draw a card, and activate main, you get to choose, look up the top 7 of the deck, and then you play a blue hero card with energy 3, and you play it. And this hero card, it's gonna be DSR Tapion, the Calamity Challenger. This is just a little bit, because it's like a 20k double striker, and that you can play for 1 energy if you want to, that gets you draws your card. Pretty good for game ender though, because your opponent thinks that he's like good and stuff like that, and then you tap 1, you get to draw a card, and then you swing for this double strike. Other than that, nothing much to this card. But this is the Tapion branch. I show you, right, that little Tapion branch. Now we're going to talk about the Hirudegarn branch. The Hirudegarn comes from your Tapion and your Minotaur. One of the ways that you play, it's not from your hand, it's actually from your drop area. So the first one, it's the 3-drop, which is Hirudegarn Catastrophic Comeback. And if your leader is a blue phantom card, you choose one of the blue hero card in your battle area. It doesn't need to be like it doesn't need to be like a 3-drop, 1-drop, or anything. You don't even need to pay energy though. If it's in your drop area, you get to play this card from your drop area on top of a chosen card. It's a little bit too good. It's like 9k, of course, yeah, but it's still really good, because take a look at the second activate main, which is if you don't have a demon card in play, and you don't have a hero card in play, you get to spirit boost 1, tap 1, and you play from the drop area. But if you have Tapion, Minotaur, they are all heroes card, you can play on top of them if you want to, right? And they're just 1 drop that you kind of play for free though, because Tapion replenishes itself, Minotaur plays it from the drop area. It's easy, and you come from a 9-drop. And this card is extremely good though, because activate main, limit 1, you discard this card. If you're still not consistent enough, you get to look up to top 7 card from the deck and add up to 1 demon, phantom demon among them to your hand and then shuffle the deck. Now this card is in your drop area, you have Tapion or Minotaur, play on top of it. Then bam, you already have that 3-drop. Now the 3-drop, the next part comes to the 5-drop. The 1-drop, 3-drop, 5-drop, it's always the same in the stack, nothing changes. The 5-drop is Hirudegarn Catastrophic Combination. Take a look at this card, it looks so good. EX Evolve 1 and it goes. Now you have barrier, you have dual attack 15k, now you can swing at your opponent. When this card is played, you choose up to one of your opponent's battle card 4 or less, return it to your owner's hands, activate main, limit 2. If your opponent has 4 or more energy, you get to choose 1 Hirudegarn with energy cost of 6 from your hand and play on top of this card. So there is a way for you. Tap 2, it's green, not blue. So now the diversity comes. Here we go. So you have Tapion, letter 1. Now you have Hirudegarn, 3-drop, 5-drop, and now you branch and see how you want to do this. The first one is what it comes from the set, which is the 7-cost Calamity Complete. Take note, this is not the one that you can use with the limit 1 activate main for the 2 energy. This is not something that you can play. However, tap 2, you can EX Evolve, and because you do evolve skills, and guess what? You get to draw a card. Hirudegarn on top, you get to draw a card also. Take note of that, right? If your leader is awakened. So you're gonna get a pretty good hand, I think so, at the same time. If your leader card, when this card is played, you get to draw a card, and then you choose up to one of your opponent's battle card, put it at the bottom of the deck. Switches at the end of the turn, you get to switch one of your energy to active mode if that is not enough. This is a 30k though. If 4 more energy, 2 heroes card from drop area, send it to warp. This card gains triple strike for the turn. So this card can become a triple striker 30k if you want to, right? However, take note of that. Take note of something. It can become 35 with your leader's ability, but it has nothing else going on for it. It has no barrier. It has no deflect. However, it comes in pretty cheap, so I can understand why though. Activate main, not activate battle. So it's a telegraph move. Your opponent most probably it's gonna negate this one. And the second one is actually the better one, which is with 2 cores you can actually EX Evolve. You cannot do it with energy cost of 4. You cannot, because this guy, it's a energy cost of 5. However, with the 2 energy, you can play 6 cost, and this 6 cost, it's a monster. When this card is removed from your battle area by opponent skills or KO, so basically if it is removed, you get to choose one. You get to play a Hirudegarn from cost of 4 or 9 from your deck or hand, so you cannot play it at 7. And if you don't do that, you get to draw a card. So if you didn't play a battle card, you get to choose 2 cards from your opponent's hand and discard that. If your opponent, he's a 25k crit though, so when he swings, your opponent has to deal with a 25k. If your opponent wants to KO him, if your opponent wants to take him out with skills, your opponent has to discard 2, or then you gotta deal with a 4-drop or 9-drop. And at the same time though, if your opponent doesn't take him out, if your opponent swings and then you KO this card, you get to choose 2 of your opponent's battle card and then you KO them though. So it's gonna be pretty disgusting for your opponent. So when this card is on the board, basically you're pretty safe. He doesn't need barrier, he doesn't need anything. When he's on the board, you're pretty safe. Alright? It doesn't stop there though with the Hirudegarn. Now you have the 7-drop and the 6-drop. We are going to go to the 9-drop. I would argue that if you have a 7-drop on and you swing already with the triple strike and stuff like that, and it's pretty good, it's pretty good. However, you can tap 1 and KO that card, because there's 2 ways that this card comes out. The first one is his activate main. Tap 1 during a turn. KO is 7-drop, 6-drop, whatever. When you KO them, you get to play this card from the drop area. When you play him, he is a revive blocker, so he is really, really good, because every time it's very difficult to take him out, and with revive he comes back active, and it's not a once per turn ability. Every time he activates his blocker skill, your opponent has to discard a card from his hands. However, the more interesting interaction is with the 6-drop green Hirudegarn though, because the 6-drop Hirudegarn has the ability to KO himself. So during your opponent's turn, when your opponent is swinging with their leader and stuff like that, or he is taken out by his skills or anything, if he's taken out, or you take it out yourself because he has the ability to KO himself in battle, you choose up to 2 of your opponent's battle card KO, and after that you play a Hirudegarn, the reoccurring nightmare, place him, and now he has a blocker to deal with. Because, not because of Hirudegarn's the Night Drop's ability, but the 6-drop ability, because once it's KO'd, KO yourself is also KO. So now with you take care of 2 of your opponent's battle card, and then now you have a Night Drop revive blocker that if you use revive 2 times, your opponent has to discard 2 cards from your hand. So it depends on how you want to do it. It's just simply amazing, this setup. So this is the Hirudegarn deck itself. I'm definitely gonna explore more into it. I'm very interested. I also bought the cards already. This Night Drop and 6-drop, because while I was just looking at it, I was like, wow, this is pretty amazing. So I hope you can also sense my excitement when I'm covering this. I'm not too sure if I'm gonna cover every single one of them though, that is gonna be reviewed. Maybe I'll just pick and choose the ones that I like. If I have more time, I'll do all of them. What are some of the cards and decks that you want me to cover? Put it down in the comment section. I do read them and I do take my time to reply to all of you. Thank you guys so much for the support. If you like this video, I would appreciate it if you give this video a like. If you want to support me in this channel, want to keep it going, there's the link down in the comment section. And also big shout out to Mania Packs for sponsoring this channel. Link down below if you're trying to get some booster packs, 5% off with the discount coupon. And also Instagram link down below. So many things I want to say. Discord link down below for casual and FUT casual players. Alright guys, stay safe, stay healthy. I hope you enjoyed the Dragon Ball Super card game. I hope you're also okay. See you guys in the next video.